What if I told you the air gun you dismissed as a kid's toy could now slam a 1,000-pound beast to the ground like a thunderbolt from the shadows? Yeah, buckle up, because these non-powder monsters are rewriting the hunting playbook. Whisper quiet takedowns that match centerfire rifles in raw fury, all legal and shipped straight to your door. If this lineup's got your trigger finger twitching, smash that like button and subscribe to Survival Gear Armory on gear that keeps you ahead of the curve. UMRX Gauntlet 2S L30. Listen up. If you're dipping your toes into serious air-powered hunting without breaking the bank, the UMRX Gauntlet 2 is your no-nonsense gateway. This thing runs on a regulated 4,500 PSY bottle, cranking out consistent shots with 110 foot-pounds of energy. Plenty to drop coyotes, hogs, or medium game clean and quick. The side lever action cycles a 10-round magazine smoother than a hot knife through butter, and that 28-inch rifled barrel comes wrapped in an integrated moderator, keeping things whisper quiet so you don't spook the neighbors or the quarry. What seals the deal? It's mag-fed for fast follow-ups, stable for pinpoint accuracy, and priced at $399, making it ideal for beginners stepping up from plinkers. Imagine stalking through the brush, lining up a hog at dusk. The Gauntlet's got your back with power that rivals entry-level powder burners, but without the hassle. Versatile for varmint control or ethical hunts, it's built tough with a synthetic stock that shrugs off weather. Pair it with a decent optic, and you're tagging predators out to 100 yards easy. No wonder it's the warm-up act that gets folks hooked on air dominance. Solid value, real results. Grab one and see why compressed air is rewriting the rules. FX Impact. Ever wish you could swap calibers on the fly like changing socks? Enter the FX Impact, a Swedish bullpup masterpiece that's all about refusing limits. This modular beast lets you barrel swap in seconds. No tools needed, turning it from a 22 small game sniper in the morning to a 25 long-range predator rig by noon, or even a 30 slug hammer at night. Powered by a removable 480 cubic inch carbon fiber tank at 3,600 PS1, you can carry spares and hunt dawn to dusk without gasping for air. The side lever? Glass smooth. Magazines index flawlessly in that compact bullpup frame, delivering full-length barrel performance in a package that's easy to maneuver. Add an AR pistol grip, tweak the adjustable stock, mount your favorite scope on the Picatinny rail. It's a customizable hunting platform, not just a rifle. Think about it. You're in the field, spotting a coyote at 200 yards. Quick swap and boom! Ethical takedown with zero recoil. Elite engineering shines in its consistency, making it a favorite for hunters who demand versatility without drama. From squirrels to foxes, it adapts like a chameleon, proving air guns can be as flexible as your tactics. If modularity gets your blood pumping, this one's a game changer, ringing in at around $1,999 for that premium build. The Seneca Dragon Claw 2. Craving old-school looks with modern muscle? The Seneca Dragon Claw 2 hides brutality under a classic design, upgraded for over 100 extra foot-pounds of raw impact. This 50 caliber PCP fires heavy lead slugs for bone-crushing power or launches 430 grain, arrow-style air bolts at over 600 feet per second, faster and deadlier than many crossbows. Dual 500 cubic inch reservoirs at 3,000 PS, multiple full power shots per quick connect fill, handling deer, hogs, coyotes, or javelinas ethically in that size class. Picture this. You're in thick cover, a hog charges, flip to air bolts for instant penetration, or slugs for broadside stops. Fast reloads via the bolt action keep you in the fight, and its balanced build makes it a joy to shoulder. No fancy frills, just cutting-edge performance in a rifle that feels timeless. Hunters love it for big game seasons where silence matters, dropping quarry without alerting the herd. Compare it to traditional rifles, same lethality, but quieter and cleaner. If you're after a beast that blends heritage with high-tech, the Dragon Claw 2 delivers devastating ethics in every shot. Versatile ammo options make it a staple for varied hunts. Get one for about $699 and unleash the claw. UMRX Javelin Pro. Who says fun can't be deadly serious? The UMRX Javelin Pro upgrades the arrow launcher game, ditching CO2 for a full PCP setup at 4,500 PS1, hurling 170 grain arrows at 370 feet per second with 52 foot-pounds of punch, enough for clean medium to large game harvests. Its 7.4 cubic inch tank yields about 25 shots, the first 15 rock consistent thanks to the regulator, tactical flat dark earth accents, M-lock slots for lights or lasers, and a built-in Foster Quick Connect make refills and customizations a breeze. Envision trekking lightweight through the woods, no recoil jarring your aim. The Javelin's quiet shots drop game at 50 yards without a sound. Perfect for hunters wanting arrow impact in a rifle format. It's affordable and maneuverable, outperforming older models in speed and authority. Broadheads slice clean, and the ergonomics feel natural, like an extension of your arm. Stack it against crossbows, easier to handle, no cocking strain. If stealthy, recoil-free performance calls to you, this Pro model's your ticket to arrow-powered adventures. Devastating accuracy in a compact package. Don't let the fun tag fool you. It's a hunter's edge priced at $199.99. AirSaber Elite X2. Double the barrels, double the trouble. That's the AirSaber Elite X2 in a nutshell, a high-capacity arrow system that means business. Firing 376 grain carbon arrows at up to 450 feet per second with 169 foot-pounds of energy. It's legal for deer in many states and packs enough wallop for big game. A full tank gives 25 shots at max power or 30 for predators, fitting standard mechanical broadheads without proprietary limits. Accuracy? Solid groups out to 70 yards via the Picatinny rail optic mount. Despite the dual setup, it's sleek and compact, dodging the bulk of other launchers. Affordable and user-friendly, it's built for raw performance without excess weight, ideal for hunters in tight spots. Compared to single-barrel rigs, the X2's capacity shines in extended hunts. No cocking ropes, just point-and-shoot simplicity with rifle-like control. If you crave high-volume arrow fire that hits harder than expected, this Elite model's a powerhouse. Ethical, versatile, and ready for the field. What's not to love? Snag it for around $449.99. Benjamin Bulldog. American muscle in a compact package. That's the Benjamin Bulldog, a .357 caliber PCP beast, slicing through brush like a hot blade. Its 28-inch barrel hurls heavy slugs at lethal velocities, with a 5-round magazine fed by a reversible side lever for lefties or righties. 3,000 psi reservoir fills easy with a hand pump, no compressor needed for backcountry runs, and the trapezoid suppressor keeps shots stealthy for spooky game. But the real kicker? Air Venturi's .357 air bolts fly faster than high-end crossbows, blending bullet and arrow versatility for devastating stops. Envision tight cover, a hog bursts out, switch to air bolts for flat trajectories, and no effort cocking. Lightweight synthetics make it a carry-all-day rig, dropping big game ethically from deer to bears. Stack it against bigger boars, more maneuverable whisper-quiet edge. If you need aggression without bulk, the Bulldog's your go-to, ringing in at $929 for that raw, reliable punch. Hatsan Harpoon. Ever wonder what happens when Turkish engineering cranks arrow power to absurd levels? Meet the Hatsan Harpoon, the air rifle that shut down debates on launcher supremacy, launching 20-inch crossbow bolts at 600 feet per second with 325 foot-pounds of fury. Its destructive force in a bullpup frame, beyond hunting, straight into battering ram territory. 500cc tank delivers 10 full-power shots, accepting standard aluminum or carbon arrows over a hollow guide rod, no proprietary nonsense. Compact for tight brush with all-weather stock, adjustable cheek rest, textured grips, and spare arrow holders on board. Dual rails for dovetail or Picatinny optics, plus flip-up fiber sights for quick acquisition. Imagine a safari standoff, big game charges. Harpoon's velocity ensures instant takedowns with massive wound channels. Outshines competitors in speed and impact, silent enough for multiple stalks. For hunters demanding overwhelming authority without arrows limits, this powerhouse blends maneuverability and brutality. Grab it for $799 and silence the skeptics yourself. What's your quarry got against 600 feet per second? The UMRX Hammer Carbine. Who says replicas can't be monsters? The UMRX Hammer Carbine proves it with bolt action, magazine-fed 50 caliber PCP might in a compact hunter's dream. Upgraded from the original, its sealed mag cuts air blasts for efficiency, firing 350 grain slugs at 820 feet per second with over 520 foot-pounds, catastrophic on big game. 35 cubic inch carbon tank yields 4 decisive shots, lighter and handier for 5-yard ambushes in thick cover. Consistent power strings, crisp trigger, and balanced build make it a field favorite. Compared to full-size hammers, more agile, same devastating energy for North American hunts or beyond. No frills, just raw stopping force with sound moderation for stealth. If compact brutality calls your name, this carbine's built for the job. Priced at $849.99. Ethical kills in a package that fits your tactics. Ready to hammer home the win? Western Airguns Bushbuck. Elegance meets freight train impact in the Western Airguns Bushbuck, a bolt-action spotter-style big bore that's refined lethality personified. Gorgeous laminate stock with adjustable cheek piece and stippled grips locks in like custom tailoring, balancing a 30-inch barrel for exceptional accuracy. Cranked to high power for over 600 foot-pounds from a 452 slug, trusted by safari pros for large African game or North American beasts. Ethical, clean takedowns every time. 455 cubic inch reservoir offers 2 to 4 shots, with a selector dialing down for small quarry or up for must-stop scenarios. Outclasses tactical air guns in beauty and ballistics, no licensing hassles. For gentleman hunters blending old-school charm with modern devastation, it's the pinnacle. Versatile tuning makes it adaptable. Priced at $1,395. If power with polish excites you, this Bushbuck's your sophisticated edge. What game dares stand against it? The Air Force Texan LSS. Crown jewel of air dominance. The Air Force Texan LSS 50 CF rules unchallenged, with over 800 foot-pounds from compressed air, surpassing centerfires without powder, inline valve and bottle four-stock channel power efficiently, pushing 620 grain slugs at 820 feet per second across calibers like .257 to .50. 490 cubic inch carbon tank at 250 Eddy bar delivers 3 to 4 authoritative shots, accepting casts, precision slugs, or customs for any hunt. Imagine remote wilderness, big quarry downrange. Texan's versatility ensures ethical harvests shipped door to door legally. No registration, quiet operation, rifle-level lethality in a synthetic powerhouse. For ultimate air insanity, it's the king. Priced at $1,342.95. Dominance defined. Compressed air's future is here. There you have it, the full lineup of air-powered titans reshaping hunting from backyard to backcountry. These beasts prove engineering beats explosives. Quieter, cleaner, legal firepower rivaling firearms. From modular marvels to big-bore brutes dropping 1,000-pound game ethically. Surprised by the arrow launcher's punch or the slug's sheer destruction? Team arrow or big bore? Debate below, but remember, respect these tools like any rifle. Know your regs, targets, and shoot safe. Rethinking your setup? Hit like, subscribe to Survival Gear Armory for more breakdowns that arm you right. Stay locked, loaded, and air dominant out there.